Today we are going to start our second chapter, more on operating systems. In this chapter, we will learn what is a proprietary operating system, advantages of using proprietary operating system, what is open source operating system, advantages of using open source operating system, Windows 10 and its features, Linux and its features, Ubuntu and its features. An operating system remains the soul of any computer. It is a software that communicates with the hardware and allows other programs to run. It is comprised of system software or the fundamental files your computer needs to boot up and function. Every desktop computer, tablet, and smartphone includes an operating system that provides basic functionality for the device. Operating system for personal computers include Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. While each OS is different, they all provide a graphical user interface or GUI that includes a desktop and the ability to manage files and folders. They also allow you to install and run programs written for the operating system. There are two types of operating systems. First is proprietary operating system and second is open source operating system. The proprietary is an adjective that describes something owned by a specific company or individual. In the computing world, proprietary is often used to describe software that is not open source and freely licensed. Proprietary operating systems cannot be modified by the users or other companies. For example, Windows and OS X are both proprietary OS. The Windows source code is owned by Microsoft and the OS X source code is owned by Apple. Other companies can make programs that run on these operating systems, but no one cannot modify the OS. The advantages of using proprietary OS are: first, it has complete control over hardware and its functionality. Second, it is generally tailored to meet a market need. Third, it has more features in comparison to open source. Fourth, customer support is available for troubleshooting and setup purposes. Fifth, a single source for support, bug fixes, security fixes, or regular updates or upgrades. Second type of operating system is open source OS. The term open source refers to software that is free to use and provides the source code in which programmers create and modify software and is freely available on the internet. Unlike proprietary OS, open source OS can be modified and distributed by anyone and are often developed as a community rather than by a single organization. Examples of open source operating systems are Linux, Ubuntu, OpenSolaris, etc. Advantages of using open source OS are: first, open source software is free to use, distribute and modify. Second, no licensing issues. Third, open source software is more secured as the code is accessible to everyone. Anyone can fix bugs as they are found and users do not have to wait for the next release. Fourth, open source is not dependent on the company or author that originally created it. Our next topic is knowing MS Windows. There are many operating systems developed over time, but the one that has stood out strong is Microsoft Windows. It occupies around 90% of the total operating system market. And why shouldn't it? Windows is easy to use and comes equipped with all the services one would expect from any OS. Microsoft introduced the GUI operating system in 1985 and it has continued to be widely used despite competition from Apple's Macintosh operating system. Windows makes a computer system user-friendly by providing a graphical user interface and therefore it can be easily accessed. GUI operating system utilizes icons and tools that specify the complex operations performed by the computers. In this slide, we can see different versions of Microsoft Windows. Microsoft Windows 98 was launched in year 1998. Windows 2000 was launched in year 2000. Windows XP was launched in year 2001. Windows Vista was launched in year 2006. Windows 7 was launched in year 2009. Windows 8 was launched in year 2012 and Windows 10 was launched in year 2015. Now we will learn about Windows 10. Windows 10 is the latest OS developed by Microsoft as part of the Windows family. It was launched globally in 190 countries on 29 July 2015. It was free for the first year for Windows 7, 8 and 8.1 users. Windows 10 is available through Microsoft Server. Registered Windows user can upgrade this through internet. Now we will learn various features of Windows 10. First, the Start menu is back with the Start button, which was missing in Windows 8. Second, the Start menu has new look with the live tiles found on Windows 8's Start screen. Third, Microsoft Edge replaces Internet Explorer as Windows 10 default browser. Fourth, Android application will run on Windows 10. Fifth, it has the ability to create and manage multiple desktops. Sixth, Central Notification Area is added to Windows 10. In this slide, we will learn about the Linux operating system. Linux is the best known and most used open source operating system. It is a cross-platform operating system based on Unix that can be installed on PCs, laptops, notebooks, mobile and tablet devices, video game consoles, servers, supercomputers and more. Like other operating systems, Linux has a graphical interface and types of softwares you can accustomed to using on MS Windows such as MS Word, MS Excel, etc. Applications are compatible with Linux. Following are some of the important features of Linux operating system. First, open source. Linux source code is freely available and is community-based development project. Multiple teams work in collaboration to enhance the capability of Linux operating system and it is continuously evolving. Second, multi-user. Linux is a multi-user system means multiple users can access system resources like memory, RAM, application programs at the same time. Multi-programming Linux is a multi-programming system which means multiple applications can run at the same time. Third, hierarchical file system. Linux provides a standard file structure just like Windows in which system files or users files are arranged. Fourth, portable. Portability means softwares can work on different types of hardware devices. Linux and its application programs support their installation on any kind of hardware platform. Fifth feature is security. Linux provides user security using authentication features like password protection, controlled access to specific files, or encryption of a data. Our next operating system is Ubuntu. The most widely used open source OS is Ubuntu. It is a Linux based operating system and is distributed free along with the source code. Its desktop looks somewhat similar to that of Windows with window controls and icons. There are reasonably large software support available on Ubuntu. The common applications include Mozilla Firefox web browser, LibreOffice Office Application Suite, GIMP image editor and so on. Below mentioned are some of the features of Ubuntu software. First, it is easy to install. Second, minimum disk space is required, that is 2 GB. Third, minimum memory is required, that is 512 MB. Fourth, HDMI support. Fifth, secure full-featured web. And sixth, social networking services. Now we will discuss the things that we have learned in this chapter. First, an operating system is a program that is being initially loaded into the computer by a boot program and manages all the other programs in a computer. Second, in terms of licensing, proprietary and open source are two types of operating systems available for computing devices. Third, proprietary OS is an exclusive property of a company that develops it and cannot be copied or distributed. Fourth, MS Windows is one of the proprietary operating system which occupies around 90% of the total operating system market. In this slide, we can see different versions of Microsoft Windows. Microsoft Windows 98 was launched in year 1998. Windows 2000 was launched in year 2000. Windows XP was launched in year 2001. Windows Vista was launched in year 2006. Windows 7 was launched in year 2009. Windows 8 was launched in year 2012 and Windows